Welcome to Saram Online Learning Center. This is part 3 of Open Book Examination and Assessment Tool. In this, we will discuss a way of designing an effective open book exam questions, and it will be followed by the sample questions for the engineering subject, mobile communication. In this, we will discuss the online open book examination. This mainly focuses on test for skills and knowledge. Hence, the question should be clearly written and it should be straightforward so that the students will find very easy to understand what is asked in the question. And we need to explain the students how we want to approach this online open book examination very clearly in advance so that it will provide a clarity for the students and reduce the exam related anxiety for the students. The following are the tips for writing effective questions and setting the questions for open book examination. Start with intended learning outcomes. Encourage greater engagement with critical and analytical thinking. Third point is thinking about your choice of verb. We need to use case-based scenarios. Want to ask for the application. Focus on interpretation. Be specific with a questioning level. We want to alter the question order or vary the sequence. Provide clear guidance for answering the question and make most of the formative assessment for this questions. Now let's discuss one after other. The first tip is to design questions with intended learning outcomes in the mind. Yes, we want to be clear with what skills and knowledge do we need to assess. The second point is set the questions that encourage greater engagement with critical and analytical thinking than simply recalling it. So we want to focus on questions like, for example, what examples can you find? What does this data show? Is anything missing in this data set? How could you provide this? And you want to have multi-step questions so that this will encourage the critical thinking of the students, and our objective of having this online open book examination will be met. The next step is, while setting the questions, think about the choice of the verb. We can use the verbs such as analyze, interpret, compare, summarize, which indicate the students to write their own responses. Example, how would you solve this X? Compare and contrast A and B. How would you evaluate this? What are the other informations do we need? So question like this will make the student to think and to answer in the corresponding way what we expect. So likewise we can select the choice of the verb. The next hint is using case-based scenarios that require students to apply the critical reasoning skills in response to the given scenario. So we can give a case-based scenario and ask them to have critical reasoning skills over that, and you can get the response from that. The next way of setting question is to probe and apply their findings, that is asking for applications. Students can submit their workings, calculations, proofs or justifications for their answers. So all these comes under asking for application type of questions in the online open book examination. The next method of asking questions in online open book examination is asking interpretive questions by giving the relevant qualitative as well as quantitative data to the students. So for all those data are given in the questions, can ask the student to interpret in their own way Hence, their way of understanding could be clarified in this type of questions. The next point is to be specific with the questions. That is, students should not over answer or spend too long time to answer the question. Hence, in order to reduce the opportunity for the academic misconduct of this examination, as an instructor, it's preferred to have the varying order in the sequence of the question or shuffle the sequence of the questions in the examination point of view. The next hint is to provide clear guidance to the answer according to the requirement of the scores and the level of testing. Example, we can provide the question such a way that provide 3 bullet points to justify your answer. So likewise, you can reduce the amount of information that you need, or you can clarify the exact measure of what you expect from the question. So such clear guidance can be given to the students. The final hint is time management during the exam, and hence prior practice on this online open book examination is necessary. So these are the hints to be followed when setting a question for this online open book examination. As an example, I have considered the subject mobile communication for 6th semester BTech Information Technology as per the 2017 regulation and syllabus of Anna University. First of all, I have included the syllabus and then the objectives and outcomes needed to be revisited before setting the questions. And one more point is that we want to revisit the Bloom's taxonomy level of testing, and we want to map with the outcomes, and we need to frame the questions. So these are the steps that has to be followed. Want to revisit the syllabus along with objectives and outcomes. Revisit all the 6 levels of Bloom's taxonomy, and we want to map this with the outcomes or the objectives before setting the questions. So here in this I have considered we need to cover the questions for Unit 4 as well as Unit 5, which includes mobile network layer and mobile transport and application layer. I have made certain example questions for Part A and Part B, in which in the case of Part A I have included the words like differentiate, how you can have the black hole differ from grey hole attack, listing some of the methods in the countermeasure the security issues, and which layer is more important at your point. So this will make the student to think critically and to give their own views. Then in the fourth question to the hint point, what is exact differentiation between ITCP from snooping TCP? And in the fifth question of Part A, I have given the student want to justify whether both are same or different and in what context. So likewise, we want to see the syllabus and we want to map with the verbs to make the students to identify how they want to answer, and it has to be linked with the Bloom's taxonomy level. And in Part B, the sixth question I have taken in the form of case-based. For example, A is a fixed N system which needs to send data to B. B initially belongs to one network. At present, B moved to a foreign network. Explain the terminologies and path of successful transmission for this mobile IP. This I have considered as a case-based question in question number 6. And the seventh question I have linked with the critical thinking question, how the foreign agents can be identified and what are the steps behind them. And to check the deeper level of understanding the depth of understanding in the subject. Explain with your own example the root discovery of dynamic source routing. So student want to give their own example and they have to say how this dynamic source routing works when want to send the data from a source to a destination with their own example network. And again, the question number 9 is focusing on the thinking skill of the student. Discuss the important proposal to make TCP adaptable to the mobile environment. Though there may be a lot of methodologies, they want to discuss which is the most important thing in order to make the TCP adaptable to the mobile environment. Then in order to check the comprehensive skill and understanding level, have taken the question number 10. Narrate WDP and WTP in your way of understanding. So this is some of the sample slide which I have included for this mobile communication subject, especially when considering Unit 4 as well as Unit 5 alone. And I hope it's useful to you. These are the references. Thanks for watching.